My name is Waneek Horn-Miller, Sunshine Horn-Miller. I'm a Bear Clan woman, and I'm from the communities of Kahnawake, where my mother's from, which is near Montreal, and Ohsweken, which is where my father's from, which is near Brantford, Ontario. And I'm a mother of 3 beautiful children, 2 water polo players, and 1 beautifully neurodivergent little one. I have been an athlete, a high-performance athlete, Olympic athlete. I have been a motivational speaker. I've worked in broadcasting, and my hardest job in the world is being a mom and trying to raise my children to be proud, hardworking human beings.
It was a bloody day at the Mohawk Indian community in Oka, Quebec, near Montreal. Provincial police in riot gear stormed the barricades the Mohawks had set up. There were clouds of tear gas, a hail of bullets, and in the midst of the battle, a policeman was killed. Tonight, it's a standoff, the situation very tense.
What kind of people are you? There's children here and you're shooting tear gas at us.
When the Oka crisis happened, and I was 14 years old at the time, I got a good dose of what it meant to be Indigenous in this country, having, the RCMP and then the Canadian Armed Forces sent into our community, and race riots, and seeing all the stuff that happened and being called a terrorist. And then getting stabbed at the end of it while holding my little sister. And then struggling with very, very, very bad PTSD. And I didn't know what that was. Like, it wasn't a common thing even talked about in Canadian society at the time. So I struggled very hard. And even in the 6 days after I got released from military prison, I locked myself in my room. I was terrified to leave. My mom came in on the 6th day and she sat down and she asked me, what I wanted to do. I said, I want to stay here. I don't feel safe out there anymore. She said, okay, but you had a dream of going to the Olympics. And if you give up now, you're going to be that soldier's victim for the rest of your life. How my mother had put into place sport in my life as a place that I could find peace, that I could put all my anger, all my angst, and also prove myself as a human being, what I was capable of. Me, personally, my whole life had been characterized by undoing people's very negative expectations of what I was capable of. And that's what I did at the Olympics. Going to the Olympics, as it becomes further and further in my rearview mirror, I realized just how few people in the world get that opportunity. When I got to the Olympics, you realize this is the biggest show. This is the Olympic medal, right? Like, the world is finally watching. And what that meant to me was so much, because being the daughter of a single Indigenous woman, it was an incredible journey to get there. Even though I didn't win a medal, I realized that my success was going to be the journey that I got there. What my advice in life is, always be curious and also show up for other people. Show up for other people when they need you, because we can't do it alone. We need each other. And most of all, don't ever lose your sense of humor, because at the toughest times of my life, a good belly laugh has made some of the toughest stuff to swallow a little bit easier.